Hi there, it's Heather from Sunshine Hunting. I wanted to welcome you to our very first angel reading. If you are curious about what I do and my take, I have a link or a video in my queue talking about my tarot. So I encourage you to read it or listen to it, I mean. I want to also tell you that I am a proud cat mom to 10 rescue kitties. I used to be a veterinary nurse, and it's kind of the part of the job. So not a hoarder, because I just told you how many I have and they all get veterinary care. So it's an important thing to know. Today, I do want to let you know, and as we progress along through this journey, I wanted to let you know that I have a senior kitty. He's 17, but in cat years, that's like 87. And he's doing great. I'll show you guys a picture of him at some point, or post a picture of him at some point, but he's sleeping right now. I don't want to bug him. He's over here off the side of the camera, but if you hear like a sound of a baby crying, like real loud, like I'll point it out, but that's him. And it's usually because somebody stole his place when he gets up to get water or something. But we'll stop and I'll let you know. So that's him. So I apologize for the distraction, but you know, he's like my little old man, so we just tolerate him. He's a little senile, not in any pain or anything like that. We've got some pain meds on board. He's got a thyroid problem, but you know, he's got taken meds, so he is just a little grumpy old man, that's all. What am I to do, right? You know? So needless to say, we're gonna start with the angel reading today. I am available for private readings. I'll put a link in the contact below, right? It's a link on Linktree for you to contact me. And then as well as some other details, right? For you guys. And I also am going to encourage you a couple times, like, share, and subscribe if you like my style. And I am just thankful that I get to do this reading for you today. So here we go, right? Let's just say a nice little blessing. Ask the angels and the guides to give us the message that we need most to hear today. I am going to pull a message. Ooh. From the Spirit of the Animal Oracle. I'll show you the box. Spirit of the Animal Oracle card. And you got Dragon. I'm going to show you the cards as I pull them, and then I'll give you the message. You are the ancient wise sage, and you can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So I'll give you let me just pull some cards, and then I'll give you guys I'm gonna pull an angel card now, right? This is from Healing with Angels, my first deck ever when I was a kid. I've already pre-shuffled all these. I'm just gonna, some of these oracle cards are kind of a bigger deck, and I like to just pull out the ones that like to fly out for you guys. So you got retreat and spiritual growth. And then I'm going to pull from just got them hidden behind my chair because of space, Divine Abundance. And I'm realizing these are turned backwards for you, but it's the Divine Abundance Oracle cards. I apologize for that. But we are learning as we go, right? And a true offering. I got that card yesterday. I'll pull another one on my Facebook Live. Encourage. So I'll read these to you as well. Courage is also the card that you got. So courage says, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. And this one is true offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and return it with love. So those are the oracle cards that you got with the dragon card. And then I'm just going to give me a minute. So my initial instinct here is that, you know, a lot of us are going through a lot of like adjustments, and there's been a lot of stuff taken away from us, or a change, like a lot of change that's happening, you know, in our everyday lives. Things that are, you know, either it's work or it's the way our lives were before, you know, we're like lamenting about how our lives used to be or what our lives were like before, and we're having a tough time letting that past go on, letting and being able to move forward, and because out of fear, and the thing is that and so what we do is because we get so afraid, we retreat, right? We retreat to try to stabilize ourselves, right? And to get courage, right? To get the courage to move forward one step at a time, right? And have faith to move in the right direction. And I understand that completely a lot. I mean, I think everybody in humanity would understand that, right? Especially if, you know, something had been taken from you that mattered a lot, you know, like let's say your job or a lifestyle that you're used to or accustomed to being in, right? And you have to rebuild or you have to adapt. And that's not easy, you know, but it draws me back to animals, right? And the whole thing about animals is like a giraffe, right? Like it's evolved so much in order and had to adapt to its environment to such a degree. And if it doesn't adapt, then an animal's extinct. It goes extinct, like dinosaurs or mammoths, you know what I mean? Things like that. So it's important for us to recognize that the need for us to be able to change and adapt is a highly important trait, and that we are capable of doing that. I mean, just if we think about how much, I mean, I'm a Generation Xer, right? So if I just think alone, like how much I've adapted, like when I was in college, like I had an email for school, you know, how much I've adapted alone. I mean, not to mention people like my parents or my grandparents, like how much they've seen into, you know, my grandmother was born in like the late 30s, like how much she's seen in her life and how much we've had to adapt and change in order to become better, stronger society, right? And because of that, we've had to let certain things go, right? We've had to. And because of the things that we've let go, we've been able to have other things that have made us better and stronger, right? Connect to the entire world, where we weren't able to do that, like, you know, without having to pay, in essence. I mean, you have one fee for an internet, but you can, you know, technically you could do Wi-Fi at somebody's house and not pay, you know? So, I mean, it's absolutely amazing if you think about how much we are able to adapt. And the faith that needs to happen, that we're not being directed on a course that we're not going to be able to handle, is what they're saying. Because that if we think about this dragon energy, right, that we're able to shape shift into a new being. I mean, into a new life and adapt. And if we can do that, I mean, they were saying that too, like there's lots of astrology that's coming up with saying that too, is that the people that are able to change, the people that are able to adapt to, you know, and let go of the way things used to be, you know. And I hate to say this, but stop complaining, you know what I mean? About, well, back in my day, you know those people, right? We never had these problems, right? Well, you know, life has changed. Things have changed. You know, we've got new problems that they didn't have. And realize that we have to make a change and have more compassion for ourselves and for others. Then we'll be able to be successful and rise up, and also have that mindset to be able to, you know, not look in a box, like not do things the way we did them before, like maybe not look at like getting your finances, you know, or getting your bills paid exactly the way you were getting them paid before. Like you might have to look like at other ways that you can use your skills and adapt your skills in order to, you know, pay rent. So, yeah, it's very interesting, the dynamic that's happening with the world and how fast it is moving. And I could see how people can get very frightened by it, but my encouragement is that you, the true offering obviously is the faith, right? That faith that you're going to end up being okay, you know? And just enjoy the process of discovery. And it's hard. What I'm asking, or what they're asking, they're saying is not an easy process, but that's part of, I guess, the journey, you know, of discovery, and spiritual growth. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards on that for this collective. Let me just take a little quick drink of my out of my cat cup. My afternoon coffee with you guys. These are the, oh my gosh, I always forget. These are, the Lightseer Tarot. I like this deck a lot too. I like all my decks. When I had to move from California and I could only bring my kitties and like a very few things of my belongings, you know, like the things I only cherished and loved, like my treasures, necessities, right? These were like, I narrowed out a lot of tarot cards that I didn't need, you know. So I'm gonna turn these back over. Okay, no. I see, my deck was upside down. My deck was upside down. Don't worry, my kitty is not gonna get out. There's a screen there. He's not gonna get out. There's a screen on the window. That's Popeye, by the way. Whoop! Caught it. I caught it with my legs. I'll show you the cards, guys. Don't worry. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this is about triggers. I love this. Okay, so this is about the fact that, you know, you're feeling like you're worried about having the same, like, by when you move forward, that you might be betrayed, or like you were in the past, or something bad that happened to you in the past might happen again, right? When you were hurt or lost whatever you lost, right? It's hard because I'm doing it for a collective, right? So you're worried about that, but it's telling you that the final push is over, right? With the Nine of Wands, it's like, this is not the case. If the final push is over, you're almost at victory here. You're almost going to have stability. You're on the right track, and you'll be able to celebrate this, this collective group of people that, you know, your soul tribe, basically, your friends. And you'll understand that by wearing, you know, you're like, by being loving and caring and supportive to the people around you that support you and love you, that you'll see that you'll have established clarity and a change of luck. And with these people that are that matter a lot, like people that are very connected with you, that mean a lot to you in your past, like a soulmate or a soul tribe. And it's going to be, and they're going to get some sort of message that's going to come in about manifesting, about something that you've been working on for a while, something that brought you a lot of, that brings you a lot of joy, a lot of passion, right? You're going to get a message about, and you're going to understand the reason why, you had to basically go through this entire change was for you to be able to manifest these new opportunities in your life. That it brought you down this road in order to have this new thing happen for you. And if you had not gone through all these transitions, all these changes, all these adaptabilities, is that a word? All these adaptations, that's better. Then you wouldn't be in alignment, right? You wouldn't be serving the passions and the creativity and the things that fall in the path that you were led down, right? You would have missed them again, or missed them in general. And I don't know why they said again. And that way you'll see, right? You'll see on the other side of that why it was so important to do it. And then you'll be thankful about it. Let me just, these are the cat ones. Hold on. Oop, shoot. Oh. Yeah. You'll see, yeah, see, so this is 4 of Cups. It's like that energy of being left out and held back, right? Like, not being happy, right? Feeling like unsatisfied. You'll realize that why you were feeling so unsatisfied, right? It was before you to have a whole new beginning, a regeneration, a rebirth, right? Of abundance. Without any fear, right? Or illusions, right? In love of yourself, in love with somebody else, or in love with your passion, you know, whatever you're creating, it's saying love. So maybe you are going to have some sort of love come in. Woo! Maybe you're going to have love come in. Well, maybe, because you got the Chariot card. Woo! And then, and clarity. So, wow. I just keep wanting to read it because you were planting your seeds. It's like Queen of Wands. You've been manifesting and manifesting and manifesting and working so diligently and so hard. And a break, like this is a breakup. So something has to happen, because if you keep going in that direction, if you keep trying, if you keep putting energy in that way, right? You know, something has to commit to you, right? Something has to happen. Some beautiful thing has to come into your life eventually, right? Because you're manifesting it. So it's saying to let go of when is it going to happen? Let go of how is it going to happen, right? The clarity of it, let go of it, because you know it's going to happen, right? You're protected by that. Just in your head, just know and say to yourself, okay, I'm doing everything in my power to get a job, to change my financial situation, to do it. I'm going to stop beating myself up. I'm going to stop having more compassion for myself. And I'm going to say, listen, I'm going to let go of all that negativity, and which is the Fool card. And I'm going to let go of all that negativity. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to get on top. I'm going to, it's Emperor energy, but it could be Empress too. I'm going to, build my empire again. Like, I'm going to rebuild my life again. It's going to be fine. I'm going to be fine, right? I know what I'm doing. Guarded and protected. I'm protected, right? The King of Wands with manifestation. So, with that being said, I hope that you enjoy your reading as a collective, and I hope it puts your mind at ease. It certainly helps me. And thank you if you like the reading. I'm hoping to do a live tomorrow, and because they said 24 hours, providing that they let me do that, then I will be doing a live tomorrow. But if you like this, like, share, subscribe, and let me know if you'd like to have a private. I love doing this. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun to me. Also, you can follow me on social media. I've been doing some lives on there as well, where you can tip me with stars until I monetize on here. Whatever you prefer. All right. All the best. Thank you. Bye. I like to say this. I'm sending you all each love, support, kindness, protection, and having a beautiful, wonderful day. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.